Hey everyone, what is up? Louis Vlogs and Games here, and welcome back to another new video on Stepford County Railway. We're back in it. Another update has dropped, only a small one, and I do apologise if I was a couple of days late into making the video on this, since I was away in Great Yarmouth doing other stuff and I can't do anything about it. But luckily, I got the chance to check out the update now, so let's go ahead and see what's new. So in this new update, there has been a new mesh class 68, and I must say it looks so many times better now than that other ugly looking old model. But this is the new model. The counters ain't loading in, but I think we'll take it for a drive today, because sure, why not? I thought we'd driving this thing anyway, and I think we'll do a short route, Stepford Victoria to Willerfield. No sight of 357s. We are good for a bit. And yet the counters are still trying to load in back there, but there we go, the counters are perfectly loaded in now. So let's take this out for a drive. And I know I was a couple of days late, I do apologise, but this is the brand new class 68 mesh. So let's have a little look around it. They really did make the new locomotive look really well made. It's way better than the older one. And we'll have a look in the Mark III carriages, and straight away we're in the buffer, and I must say it is looking so many times better than the old one, and more better than the HST one, I must say, since the Express Mark III carriages are older than the new current Connect ones. And here is the interior. We've got the seating, and I must say they did a really good job on making the interior. I just noticed I'm going around a curve, so I'll have to like start at the station and have a look at the more of the trains inside. So let me just make a quick stop here at Financial Quarter, open the doors in a moment, which I have to show you this cool new opening door. So if I just go to one of the doors here, let's have a look at it. As we open it, the window opens first, the handle goes down, and the door opens. That is actually a really cool animation for the new doors on this game. And I know that more trains are going to have these type of animations eventually. Which is a really cool feature. So that's actually quite cool. Let's see how it looks like when we close the door. Window goes up first, door closed, and the handle goes up. That's actually quite cool, I must say. So we've got one more stop to go before we turn around, go back up to Willerfield at Stepford Victoria. And I'm quite surprised how I don't normally drive down the Victoria line as much, and yet I don't see any new 357s. Or I might see one up there. Oh no, I don't think it is. But we can see Stepford Victoria up ahead in the distance. So let me just slow it down a little bit to 45 miles per hour, cross the river up ahead. Luckily there's no disruption events, and we shall terminate at Stepford Victoria in the next minute or so. The announcements are displaying it. We'll go down to a 30, not 26. Okay, we're going over the speed limit somehow. I don't know, it's a bit of a strange thing controlling the speed on this game. It goes up really quickly, goes down very fast, and you could accidentally end up speeding. What platform we're going to arrive on? 2 or 1, isn't it? We're on platform number 2. That's alright. So we'll just go a little bit further up to the buffer. We'll open the doors, and one thing I have forgot to check out yet is the cab. So we might as well have a look in the cab once I open the doors and turn around. So let me just go a little bit further up to the buffer, but don't go too close. That'll do. Right, let's have a look in at the cab, and I must say it looks way better than the previous one, since it was really blocky and pixelated. This is quite nice, but I think there might be something missing up here though. I think it might be the window blind that some Class 68s have, or is it just me that I'm just missing out on stuff? Right, so let's continue our schedule. We're going to turn around and go up to Willerfield in the next minute. There's also been another new sneak peek I just missed yesterday. Nobody saw it coming, and I'll just put it up on screen now, and it shows a brand new class 165/166 mesh taken at Esterfield Depot. So by the looks of it, we only have a short amount of trains left that are still in its old generation. So hopefully in the next update we should hopefully see the rest of the non-mesh trains go into their next generation mesh form. So the remaining trains left are the class 165 and the 166, the 319, the 321, the 508 and the 465. From what I've heard from a couple of people, I'm thinking when the 165 and 166 got meshed first, it's most likely the 465 will receive a mesh in the next sneak peek, because you could obviously tell the difference between a 165, 166 and a 465, since their bodies and they look absolutely identical, I must say, but 165s are turbos and 465s are network of third rail trains. But we're just leaving Stepford Victoria now. Let's just put the schedule stops on. We'll put it down to the bottom right, as I usually do. Struggling a bit. Let's put it there. So we got a 7-minute shift. We stop at 5 stations: Financial Quarter, Beachley, then Hemden Park, then we arrive into Willowfield. So not much of a long route, to be honest, but I just want to do like a little bit of a small video on new Class 68. There hasn't been much added to version 1.10.10. So this was only the Class 68 being upgraded with Mark III coaches, and that's it really. That's all they added in the small update, and I literally thought a lot of people like me were expecting a lot more in this update, like some new variants of the Class 68. So we just arrived into Financial Quarter now. We've got a DS just over there. So I just wish there was more versions of the Class 68, to be honest, because this is the only thing that came in this update, which is just the same class of trains with the same carriages. So hopefully, if there's a chance in the next update or so, we should hopefully try to see a Class 68 with Mark V coaches. I'm talking about the Transpennine Express version of it. That's the one I'm just displaying on screen right now. And then there was another variant with a Class 82 DVT at the front with Mark III plug door carriages. That's the one that runs on Chiltern Railways. And it'll be nice if they added more variations of the Class 68 in the game eventually. And this has gone in my mind for a while. I was expecting a Class 88 to come. Just for the people who don't know what a Class 88 is, it's just a electric version of the Class 68. The 88 are more freight trains, and they don't normally run passenger services, from what I've heard. Because we normally see those down on the West Coast Main Line, the Class 88. They might run elsewhere, but that's the only place I've seen them run currently. I'm quite surprised already how we're just arriving into Beachley now. Of course, the 5-car marker still applies to the Class 68 with Mark III coaches, since the locos count as carriages. So we have to pull up to the 5-car marker. Then you got the 3 Mark III coaches and 1 other locomotive at the back, because that counts as a 5-carriage train. Yeah, but you just can't access the locomotive as a passenger, but I think you can glitch into it for some reason. But we'll close the doors now from Beachley, and then our next station stop will be Hemden Park. And after that, we'll be arriving into our last stop of Willowfield. So I'm expecting, with the updates, I think there's not going to be one for like a month or 2 now, apparently, because when the 165 got sneak peeked about its mesh, we could be seeing more sneak peeks on a Sunday, commonly known as Sneak Peek Sunday from a few people, since normally new previews for SCR are released on a Sunday. So I was expecting more into that stuff, and we should be seeing the rest of the other trains get meshed apparently, which that could be the last big update probably, since they are going to be adding a new movement system into SCR very soon. They might upgrade that, make the train go more realistic, like when it goes accelerates and decelerates, because apparently right now trains in SCR are probably accelerating way too quickly, and they both accelerate the same, which seems quite unrealistic, to be honest. You can obviously tell by how fast the train is slowing down. It doesn't normally slow down that fast, because normally it takes a couple of moments for them to slow down from their speed down to 0 and accelerate out of the stations. As I know, UK trains are very slow. That's all I know. That's when they are departing or arriving into a station. Some trains take like a minute to reach 50 or 60 miles per hour, and probably 2 to 5 minutes to reach their max speed. which just take quite a while. But I do know there is some few trains out there that accelerate really quickly. 323s do accelerate quite fast as well. You've got the 755s on Greater Angular. They accelerate quite fast when they are on electric power. And then I just saw a video about how quickly the 331s accelerate, and it could probably reach its max speed in less than a minute. That's actually quite excellent, even for a 331. That's probably one of the fastest accelerating trains, probably in the UK. But I might be wrong. There might be other trains out there that might be faster accelerating than the 331. If you guys have any ideas what that could be, you could always leave a comment down below. Yeah, and sometimes I could be wrong, as I could always be. I always get people in the comments correcting me about stuff that I made wrong in the vids that I uploaded and editing stuff. We just had Hampton Park a minute ago. We should be arriving into our last stop shortly of Willowfield, so we may as well slow it down a little bit. And we can just see the Willowfield depot for the 357 just up ahead. 1377 over there. So 45 miles per hour, what platform we're going to be on number 3. So that's straight on, we don't have to change onto the other side of the tracks. And we should be terminating in a second. I just hope I just don't hit the buffers again, like I always do when I get to a terminus station. So let's just slow it down a little bit now as we are approaching onto the platform. I've got a little bit further up to the bumpers. And we'll stop now. I must say that was very close. Let's see how close that was. Oh, only just 3 tracks away. We was really close though, to be honest, but luckily we did not hit the buffers. We managed to get our points, our experience there, add it onto my 18k I already have. And there we have it. That is our nice roof issue done on the new Class 68, and hopefully we should see more of these come very soon. If the 165s or 166 get meshed next, and hopefully I should try to do a video on that, or the better the trains get meshed as a whole in the next update. That's going to be doing a lot of work off those videos, I must say. But anyways, since we're now finished, we're going to leave our route visual here. So I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all did enjoy. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to do like and subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next one. Until next time, bye guys. See ya.